Hey guys, it's Jessica with Creating Your Happy in episode 8. I hope you guys are having an awesome day and someone is having target practice. I live smack dab in the middle of the town, but there's like a fine line between country and city limits. And somebody is right on the other side of the city limits having target practice, I guess, with their guns, so you may hear a every now and then. But it's okay with me because I grew up in the country and I'm totally used to that. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is taking time for yourself. And I know that sounds very cliche and very foo-foo and so on and so forth. But there's a lot more behind it of just taking time for yourself and why I'm so passionate about that in my life and encouraging others to do that as well. So right now in my stage of life, it's incredibly busy. I am a full-time mom. I am also a full-time blogger, if that's even possible to do both full-time. And my husband's business is extremely busy right now. He's super busy. So we have every right in the world to say we have no time for stuff. And by stuff, I mean making time for our marriage, making time for our kids, making time for ourselves. You know, those things that typically get put on the back burner because we prioritize things other than some of the things that are super important in life. But, you know, there's one thing I've never let go of, and I've slacked in a few areas here and there, but there's something I've never let go of since I've started seeing a therapist once a week, gosh, years ago. And that is taking time for myself. And what I mean by that is not necessarily going shopping or doing anything like that, but making time to work on me. And that can look like so many different things. It can be, oh gosh, it can be sitting down and journaling and writing out some things, you know, to just brain dump and just to kind of help me work through some stuff. It can be anything from something that I'm going to talk to you guys a lot more about is I actually have a place set up in my basement with a punching bag, like, you know, like you see boxers punch at. I actually utilize that for some stuff I have going on emotionally, and it was recommended by my therapist, and when he told me, it sounded so funny. And I thought, I am so not doing that. And he said, just do it once. Let me know what you think. And I did it, and it was like, wow, you're right. But I'm going to get into that more in other videos or blog posts or whatever that may look like. Or it could be shopping. It's just taking time for myself to kind of reflect, kind of gather my thoughts, and just kind of focus on who I am and what is important to me, and doing self-work. So I really encourage you today to find some time for yourself, because it is amazing the areas around you, whether it's your kids or your husband or your family or your work. It's amazing how much those can improve when you take time for yourself. I know a lot of women, including myself early on, I thought it was selfish. You know, oh, I don't want to do that because, you know, I could be spending time with my family or with my, you know, my husband, or I could be working. So you have this, sometimes there's this selfish kind of tug of war thing going on in your head that you shouldn't take time for yourself. But guys, I'm telling you, when you take time for yourself, it can really blossom and really sprinkle on some improvement in some other areas in your life. So although everyone is different, I don't know what that looks like for you. And you also may be finding yourself saying right now, Jessica, you're full of crap. I don't have time for myself. I don't have a sitter. You know, I don't live around family. My husband will never watch the kids for me so I can do that. Guys, I get that. There are so many things that there are so many factors in life that keep us from doing some things, and I get that, and I respect that, and I understand that. So all I'm doing is encouraging you to open your eyes and be completely open to at least trying to find that. So that may be after you put the kids to bed down at night. You know, maybe you can go to your corner in your house where it just makes you feel comfy, cozy. Like mine would be, you know, out here on the back patio. This is my oasis. This is my spot, you know. So maybe after the kids go to bed or before they wake up in the morning, just finding that time for you. Maybe it's 5 minutes. Just really soak in that moment and try to figure out what it is that can kind of make you relieve some stress. Figure out a game plan for maybe something stressful going on in your life. I really encourage you to don't look at it as being selfish and taking time for yourself. Look at it as you're working on yourself to really improve and highlight those other areas in your life that you love and care for so much. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. I will be back soon with another quick episode for Creating Your Happy, and I'll see you then. Bye.